I am disappointed in Don Jazzy. Don't collect money from Don Jazzy. Oh.
Oh my God.
I want to appeal to Don Jazzy, Michael Collins, to send me $100,000.
So welcome to Amiibo Osim News. We have some latest trending gist today. This is from VDM, Bobrisky, Portable, and so on and so forth. So welcome to Amiibo Osim News, where we give you the daily gist about the happenings in the world. So first, we have to look at this stuff of VDM. Yesterday, he came out and I was like, I beg, who send me 100 million, because he was shocked that the money in the NGO account grew from 72 million or 70 million rather, to 172 million in minutes. And the guy was like, I beg, I hope they don't want to set me up or something. But later today, he now posted a video saying that it was Don Jazzy that gave him the money. But his reaction was what sparked some controversy online. His reaction to when he realized it was Don Jazzy that sent the money got many people talking. People including Bobrisky and including some other persons. I even what's his name? Portable did a video on it. So you're going to be watching the video now. I'll be sending it now. Watch the video.
All right, guys, yesterday I posted that I received 100 million in my account. I did not receive alerts. I did not receive anything. I just saw that the money moved from 70 million naira to 170 million naira plus. I panicked because I didn't expect anybody to just send me 100 million like that, so I felt it was a glitch, or that maybe they wanted to set me up, you understand, because people were sending 15 naira, 100 naira, 200, 500 and all that. And yes, it's okay for me to panic. Now let me tell you what's funny. I started calling everybody that I know. How far did you send me money? Did you send me money? I even called I don't want to mention name, right? I called all these people. They said no, they didn't send me money. So I kept on looking for, wait, how did this money come about? Until I got this message. Morning, bro. Just saw your post. Now me send 100 million to support. I believe in what you are doing and trust you to be as transparent as you have always been. We really need that in our country. I wish you all the best with the project and more blessing to you. Easy. This is Don Jazzy. It was Don Jazzy that sent 100 million naira. This is the receipt. As you can see, Michael Collins had 100 million naira once. This is my response because I didn't know how to act. This is my response. Oh boy. 100 million naira? Even now, I'm still in shock. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I'm still in shock. I've called all my guys and that. But this morning that Don Jazzy said that. Don Jazzy, I don't know what to say other than to bless you. Don Jazzy, may God bless you. May God keep you. May God uplift you. You're already blessed and uplifted. I pray you get the greatest blessing of all time, which is long life and prosperity. And I implore people that will be in the comment section to pray for Don Jazzy blessing, because it's a blessing to this generation. For him to even 100 million is not a small money where you won't just throw away like that. But he did it for the cause, to make the public schools better for the young generation coming, for the upcoming generation. That's a very big one. That's a very big one. Don Jazzy, I can't give you anything other than prayer. May God bless you. May God keep you. Those 5 days, this is the 5th day of the NGO. As you can see, the 5th day. And as I speak to you now, the money in it is currently 100 and the money in it currently is 100 and where is it again? Let me be sure so that I'll put the current one. 175,795,000 naira, 175.7 million naira in just 5 days. God will bless everyone that have contributed. God will promote you. God will uplift you. To any of you that is in need, you will have to work for your need though. Prayer will not get you what you want, but prayer will push you a little. But you have to work. I'm not going to deceive you by telling you that prayer is going to get you money because you donated money for an NGO. But God blessing will show on you. That's all I can say. The account number is still there. If you still feel you need to drop anything, you don't need to be like Don Jazzy. 100 naira, 50 naira can still do. Now the target is not come up from 100 million. We don't push 200 million now. Who knows? Who knows? I'm curious to know where this thing will get to before the project starts. Thank you very much, and God bless you guys. And Don Jazzy, God will continue blessing you. I mean, I don't know if you want this on the media, but regardless, I have to just tell people what's going on. Thank you very much, bro. Peace.
Oh my God. I don't want anybody's money. I don't want anybody's money. I'm here to say the truth. Did I ask you for money? Did I beg you for money? See, my brother, my sister, there are some people you should not drag on Instagram. Don't drag your helper. See, if it is a Chris, there are some people you should not drag. You should not drag them because they are your helper. Even me like this, I don't drag. I look face. I look at people I drag. I don't just drag anybody. I cannot go and drag my helper. It's not possible. I want to take my Brazilian hair. I want to take this slay. I beg. Don't drag your helper.
I am disappointed in Don Jazzy. Don't collect money from Don Jazzy. Oh. Don Jazzy, I am highly disappointed in you. He don't collect money from Mamu. Ah. So that means this Don Jazzy is a good person. He not they look whether you yourself you be evil person. Can you imagine? Because when Don Jazzy gave Bobrisky money, when Bobrisky put them online, very dark man come out and say, I'm disappointed. Oh, Don Jazzy, look at what you are supporting. Papa, this Don Jazzy is a very petty person. Oh. He don't talk, oh. He don't look and say you. You're not the one speaking. It is poverty. He just quiet. When very dark man need money for NGO, now he give 100 million. 100 million naira. Video never see that kind of money. When he reports himself, please, oh, I'm not into money laundering. Please, Zenith Bank, investigate. Papa, this is a very, very good lesson to everybody, including me. Oh, this life, not be just to the talk. Not be just to the talk, because that same money now where they give Bobrisky, it was bad. But as they give you now, it is good. Not be just to the talk. So that's the first of all, God bless you. I don't know whether to pray for you or to swear for you, because people when they disappointed, when they talk to you anyhow, now you they give money. But this is a very valuable lesson. The same Don Jazzy will very dark man insult. Now very dark man they pray for him. They pray for a generation. They pray for your children. Bro, if I've offended you, if I've said any hurtful word, if I've done something where they vex you, I beg, no vex. I'm sorry. This is a lesson, no. This is not be play, oh. I am deeply sorry. Because the same I am disappointed in you. You use that mouth, stay blessed. Oh. If you like, no beg people you don't offend. Papa, very that man shock me, oh. With the same mouth. Use that tip, you will never see shame. This is very good for the community, for the girls. It is well. Okay, Kota, Shalom. Everybody learn a valuable lesson from this thing. Learn a valuable lesson from this thing. Learn a very, very valuable lesson from this thing. I swear. Don Jazzy has a very good heart. He's a good person. I know they don't say VDM na bad person. What I'm saying is sometimes, if you just talk online, you know they understand what people they go through. That means Don Jazzy is a giver. He's a giver now. That's what it means. Not be saying they do it for clout. Because he not even use the name. Don Jazzy not use the name. He don't even want make people know say like him. Now when the thing don't be like saying a fraud, when they no come go, I should say the thing say, Don Jazzy one, you know understand? Now you come and say, now me 100 million naira. Maybe I should Don Jazzy say so that he will give me this thing. Don Jazzy, I'm disappointed. If that one, I'm disappointed in you. You gave VDM 100 million. I'm highly disappointed in you. Shalom.
Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Kemi Lawrence. It's Thursday, October 17, 2024. I want to appeal to Don Jazzy, Michael Collins, to send me $100,000. That might be 150 million. So I can return to journalism. One single donation and Nigeria will change. Yeah, Don Jazzy, I need that money. I don't want to raise money. Nobody donates. Nobody likes the truth. You see, if you give me the $100,000, all right, I will build a media center, a media platform and center outside Nigeria where nobody can censor me. The NBC is bent on that. If I'm inside Nigeria, they censor me, they'll ransack me, they'll raid me, everything. That's what they're doing with Premium Times now. Sahara is in New York. People Gazette is in New York. Everybody's outside the country. And so am I. I have 5 years to retire, but Kemi Talks Media needs to be back as a news platform. I'm doing digital creation now and opinions. But Don Jazzy, if I bring back news, oh, you will see Nigeria change. We have activism voices. I speak out a lot about drug abuse prevention, and I also speak out on gun violence in America, Canada, and other places I've lived. However, news is what we need, and transparent news, where we cannot be intimidated and where we can investigate anybody. It is very imperative. As you can see now, the news is consumed with a cross-dresser and 2 lawyers, father and son. However, we have a Senate investigative committee who actually invited an activist to come and testify, and nobody else showed up. We have parastatals like the NAFDAC, EFCC, almost every parastatal riddled with corruption that we need to report. Not everybody can report those things. Mr. Don Jazzy, another reason why you need to support me is because there's something in the news in Nigeria that most people don't even know. The mainstream media is owned by the politicians and businessmen. In America, Canada, and most countries, the media ownership cannot mix with politics. And that's the reason why the Washington Post owner, Jeff Bezos, is always under attack. You see, when the media is owned by a politician or businessman, the people complaining about anything in their country do not have a real person to report to, because they're supposed to run to the media to report all of the problems, but the media is owned by the same people, frustrating them. So it becomes hard, and that's how Nigeria is. Tinubu owns TVC, late Dr. C owns AIT, Awolowo owns the Nigerian Tribune, John Mama owns channels. So it's very hard. And when people are saying things happen, other channels will not report it. For example, when Mr. Tinubu had a bullion van pull into his house during the 2019 election, no one could report that. Even I challenged the guys at channels who said their boss is friends with Tinubu. John Mama is friends with Tinubu. And at the end of the day, they're not supposed to report it. We cannot have selective news or selective journalism in Nigeria. We cannot have suppressed news. We cannot have underreported news. And we cannot have fake news, of course. But Nigeria's highest news beat is suppressed and underreported news. Things that actually happen and they're not supposed to be reported because of the man on top. You know, the boss on top, the owner, the chairman. So if we want to bring real news back to Nigeria, okay, without censorship, I'm over here, Mr. Don Jazzy. Okay, Mr. Don Jazzy, Michael Collins, send me $100,000, so help me. Or maybe I should run my own fundraiser like VDM. No, I really need the money because I started journalism in 1994, February. I retired February of 2024, but do we even call that a retirement? What did I do? Throughout that February until now, October, I've pretty much been giving opinions on news topics, and I had to come back for the Mohbad case till May or June when I closed that case finally, because of the toxicology and the autopsy coming out. But I really think I've done a lot. I have investigated 37 stories in Nigeria, and I was vindicated in all of them, every single one. And the way Nigerians want news, they don't want it now, they want it later. As in, many things I investigated were not your typical investigative journalism story. They were things that they didn't feel like believing in the entertainment fields, you know. And then 4 years later, Kemi was right. What happened with the Romani kid? I said it in 2021. The inquest vindicated me. What happened with IPOB in 2016? In 2017, I was vindicated. I had, reasons to believe that Mr. Buhari was going to prescribe the group, and they're not a terrorist group. It's what they want you to see or what they want you to write. That's how the mainstream media works in Nigeria with their owners. I told people that Denison Igwe had an issue with Mark Angel, but I was abused during the pandemic. 4 years later, Denison did an interview and I was vindicated. Almost everything I write, I'm vindicated, but it's not a matter of being vindicated. It's a matter of knowing the news like now. Now, if you look at ABC News in America, they have this ABC News Now. What is going on now? I want Nigerians love to eat, drink, sleep news. They love news. I want Nigerians to know what's going on now. I want to be able to ask a Nigerian what's going on right now. And they'll tell me the top 3 stories in Nigeria. So, Mr. Don Jazzy, Michael Collins, join us at Kemi Talks on Facebook. Kemi Talks on Facebook. That's my headquarters there. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and everything. But think about it, Michael. I need $100,000 to start a new platform. And I would love to bring my old platform back, HNN Africa. Thank you.
Business. Money na water. True, money na water. Make una show us where there is fresh water. Dey here. Don Jazzy. Now so Don Jazzy no reply me for Instagram, but Don Jazzy, if they hear me, they see me, they use me motivate in Chinese. Say me that they see as I dey hustle. May God bless my hustle. They no help me. I help myself. They're going to use me motivate the assignee. Now so Don Jazzy. Tewo. Now me be street Don Jazzy. Yeah, Don Jazzy music industry. Tewo. Me. They hear about me. They use me motivate your people. No drop fusion. Make your signing. Catch your shit fusion. Kablo. No. You know drop that one. You know say me send my account number. May wire me 100. Me. They hear about me. They use me motivate your people. No drop fusion. Make your signing. Catch your shit fusion. Kablo. No. You know drop that one. You know say me send my account number. May wire me 100 million. So you go get money na water. Show me where the fresh water. I'm going to I do music for living. Only moving go. I'm going to promote our money now.
And after that, another one that trended yesterday was Fowls the bad guy, telling Bobrisky to apologize for what he said in the video. And then Bobrisky had already replied that, saying that everything that was said in that video was fake. So they should hold the person that published the video, not him, because he has not accepted that that stuff in the video was original. And then he also went on to say that he did not send money to Fowls or the father or anything. And Kemi also came out. Kemi Talks, Madam Kemi Talks came out and said that that's just like, was it the reverse psychology or something? You hear what she has to say.
Dr. Kemi Lawrence, it's Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2024. Let's talk about Bobrisky and Falls. This new development has gone into a different dimension. We have Sahara reporters reporting that Nigerian rapper Falls, the bad guy, is giving Bobrisky 12 hours to apologize and retract the defamatory claim to secure presidential pardon with 10 million naira. Now, gather that Bobrisky is a liar. This is a reverse psychology mode to fool Nigerians. You see, this apology that Falls is asking Bobrisky was all planned by Femi Falana and Falls himself and Bobrisky. Number one, when this audio the VDM released came out, Bobrisky replied VDM and said it was AI. Unfortunately, Falls fucked up by replying VDM saying that I did not contact Bobrisky, he contacted me. So that established the fact that the audio was not AI. So it's a real audio. Now, everyone has heard the audio and the part 2. Is it part 1A, 1B? But we've heard the second part, which clearly shows that a presidential pardon was on the way for Bobrisky and money for dropping money laundering charges. At the end of the day, Nigerians should not believe the fact that the EFCC sent a statement out that Bobrisky's money laundering charges were dropped with that money exchanging hands. That's not true. According to the audio, which is what we're going by, he was looking for money to bribe them. And then, of course, the prison, which didn't happen. And then the prison came and made a fool out of themselves. Now Falls is playing reverse psychology with you, Falls and his father, to try and make you look like you're fools and that Bobrisky is the one that needs to actually apologize and retract that. Because they've seen my video telling you that Bobrisky was actually asking for the 10 million for his godfather. Okay? For his godfather, okay, to help him facilitate a presidential pardon with a SAN. Do you understand what I just said? Because, I mean, I've confused you. Bobrisky was looking for 10 million, okay, to get a presidential pardon. Bobrisky was looking for 15 million to get money laundering charges dropped. A lot of money went through here. So let's go with this 10 million. A presidential pardon was being sought, and his son was going to get it. Okay, who is Bobrisky's godfather? Couldn't that godfather pay for that? That's because the godfather was Femi Falana, if you get what I'm saying. Femi Falana can try to sue me. He wouldn't dare. He can only use people to intimidate me because that's all he's done during the Oromani case and during the Ribadu case. So don't believe this bullshit, okay? You're supposed to tell Bobrisky to show up at the National Assembly, but Femi Falana told Bobrisky not to go. He was the one advising Bobrisky. He even told Bobrisky not to post on Instagram at one point. But at the end of the day, we remember what Bobrisky wrote. Nurse Titi, your patient is out again. Referring to VDM when VDM played the second audio. False, you're not asking for no damn apology. You don't need no damn apology, okay? You all did this stuff and you need to get it together. Now you're telling VDM to take the defamatory videos down when we've distributed it to everybody. We are telling people to post it everywhere. Your public image is ruined. You cannot fix it by telling him to put it down. It's everywhere on the internet. VDM has 400 fake pages, which doesn't even belong to him, which all his fans put out there. I counted 400 pages on Facebook. I have not counted TikTok and Instagram. You guys cannot fix anything because you're part of the corrupt, dirty Nigeria, and you were caught in the act. And some of these audios have touched the journalists' hands, and all these journalists are out of the country. I've heard some of them. You don't even know what's coming. VDM is not telling you nothing. You want Bobrisky to apologize, then a new audio will come out. You're all fucked up. What you're supposed to be doing is drop your fucking charges on VDM, okay, and just confess, okay, that Bobrisky wanted a presidential pardon. He called you, we verified your voice with Bobrisky's voice, and also the whole prison stuff. You all had knowledge of this stuff. Okay, so don't fool Nigerians. That's what I have to say to you, folks.
And then one of the trending news was Davido's father, the billionaire Adeleke, that dropped like a testimony about him not having a license to operate his power plant. But later on, after praying, let's say that, he has gotten the license to operate. So it's something that has sparked different thoughts. People are happy. People are like, prayer works and all this kind of stuff. I would like you to watch the video yourself.
I'm a businessman in Nigeria. I'm in the electricity business. I own power plants. I generate presently about 15% of the electricity need for Nigeria. I have Chinese engineering companies that work for me. I'm building, almost completed by January, by the grace of God, my new power plant that will be the biggest thermal plant in Nigeria. It's a 1,250 megawatts power plant, will become operational in January. But during the course of the design and getting all the permits, we ran into difficult government officials. For environmental reasons, our permit was denied. The particular government official that I held a meeting with told me to my face that your project will never see the light of day. But while he was saying that, I was saying in my mind that this guy is talking as if he's God. And because we are not God, I couldn't say it out, but I was saying it in my mind that God, listen to him. Because he's not God, whatever he's saying is null and void. I'm not going to be worried about it. So I left, disappointed, of course, and I told my Chinese friend that, look, unfortunately, we have these difficulties, and it seems that it's going to be a while before we can get this going again. Meanwhile, it's a 1,250 megawatts power plant. Price tag is about $2 billion US. So it's not small money. So in the process, a lot of money has already gone into design.
And lastly, another news came up about a vehicle that exploded. That uses gas. Like, I don't know, vehicle use gas. Like, so a vehicle using gas and it exploded and caused a lot of injuries. And I do not know if there are any casualties, but this is the video.
Almost safe with updates. I did do about Nipco gas explosion, no gas explosion. Gas explosion, no gas explosion, no. Gas explosion, no gas explosion, no. Gas explosion, no gas explosion, no. Update to I day your life for one run, no. I want to reverse my car, make I move, oh.
Thanks for watching, and we want you to help support us by liking, subscribing, and commenting what you feel about this video or channel. Peace.